Good evening. Today is Monday, May 29, 2023. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the headlines for this evening. Signal number 2 up in Batanes and some parts of Cagayan. Over 4,000 people affected by Betty so far. Some tourists stranded in Batanes due to Betty. DOH logs 11,667 new COVID-19 cases. Gasoline prices up for third straight week. E-vehicle stakeholders want more incentives from government. And government records 4-year high budget surplus in April. For tonight's stories, Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 2 is hoisted over 2 areas as Typhoon Betty slows down towards east of Batanes, according to State Weather Bureau Pagasa. Batanes and the northeastern portion of Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands, are on Signal number 2. Pagasa officer in charge Esperanza Cayanan, however, said that Betty will not directly hit areas in northern Luzon. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council on Monday disclosed that a total of 4,552 individuals, or 1,170 families in Western Visayas and Cordillera were evacuated due to Typhoon Betty. The NDRRMC said 3,692 people, or 947 families, were staying inside 22 evacuation centers, while 525 people, or 131 families, were taking shelter in other places. A total of 4,831 were preemptively evacuated in Central Luzon, Mimaropa, and Western Visayas. 30 domestic flights were canceled in the National Capital Region and 9 seaports were non-operational in Calabarzon and Western Visayas. Some tourists are stranded in Batanes as Typhoon Betty brought strong waves and winds in the province, according to a public information officer on Monday. Batanes Emergency Operations Center's Justine Jericho Sosito said that all tourists are well accounted for and the provincial government is ensuring that they will receive necessary assistance. According to him, Batanes is now experiencing strong winds and waves as well as cloudy skies as a no-sailing policy has been imposed in Batanes as some parts of the province were experiencing 5 to 7 meters of waves. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy to centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still phone remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all. Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
In other news, the number of fresh COVID-19 infections logged nationwide in the recent week decreased to 11,667 after weeks of uptrend, according to data from the Department of Health on Monday. The accumulated cases recorded from May 22 to May 25 dipped from the 12,426 cases on May 15 to May 21. This was the first time the weekly cases declined after 12 straight weeks. Recent daily case average also went down by 6% from the previous 1,775 to 1,667. Meantime, the total nationwide caseload is now at 4,140,680 according to DOH data. Total recoveries increased by 1,766 to 4,058,593, while the death toll stands at 66,466, the ninth straight day of no new deaths. Oil firms are set to hike pump prices of gasoline for the third straight week on Tuesday, while rolling back those of kerosene and keeping those of diesel unchanged. In separate advisories, Chevron Philippines Incorporated, Flying V, Petron Corporation, Philippine Shell Petroleum Corporation, and Sea Oil Philippines Corporation said they will hike prices per liter of gasoline by 1 peso and 10 cents, while cutting those of kerosene by 35 cents per liter. There will be no changes for diesel. Clean Fuel, Petrogas, Phoenix Petroleum Philippines Incorporated, and PTT Philippines Corporation will implement the same adjustments, excluding kerosene, which they do not carry. The changes will take effect at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, May 30 for all the firms except for Clean Fuel, which will adjust prices at 4:01 p.m., and Caltex at 12:01 a.m. the same day. In business, the Department of Trade and Industry said Monday that stakeholders of the electric vehicle industry have called on the national government to provide more incentives for the local production of electric motorcycles. This comes as the DTI said mass production of the electric motorcycles will begin in June of this year. The local production came following the signing of an agreement between the Ayala Group's Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated and California-based Zero Motorcycles on the establishment of the first electronic vehicle motorcycle manufacturing site in the Philippines. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. witnessed the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement as part of his official visit to Washington early this month. And the national government posted a 66.8 billion peso budget surplus in April, the highest recorded in 4 years. Bureau of the Treasury data released on Monday showed that the budget surplus was significantly higher than the 4.9 billion pesos in April last year and was the highest recorded since the 88.87 billion pesos in April 2019. Last month's surplus helped pull down the deficit for the first 4 months of the year, which amounted to 204.1 billion pesos, lower by 34.5% from the 311.9 billion pesos budget cap incurred in the same period last year. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.
All right, listen, baby. You don't care about me, you never care about them. You got a new rule, I like that. I'm only one but desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire, baby. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh yeah. You said, you know, babe. You said. Your mommy know it ain't my time. Spot with me and you won't be burned. I'm only one issue to say. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh baby, let me stand next to your fire. Yeah, let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire.
he said, save it, babe.